Hello family, this is Peggy saying hi. How you doing today? Hope that life finds you in the best place it can be today. We're out here. I just put out some flags for the 4th to celebrate being in this country and the 250-year celebration. I had a son that was born in 1976, so he just turned 50. And we celebrated his birthday a couple of weeks ago, and I just want to show you how I did my yard. We planted some flowers over here. There's my flower bed, and they're coming along pretty good, and we're excited about that. And we did the flowers in the back, but the sun and the heat is really causing them not to sprout up as well as they could because of the heat, and you have to keep putting water down. But nevertheless, this is my front yard, and I put down the flags for tomorrow. Probably take them up next week, but this is celebrate just being in this country and being free, and I enjoy my freedom. So this is part of what we've done today, and it's been really hot here today. I think the temperature was 101 today. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be 103, and we are doing our thing, just trying to keep cool, staying in the house. And this is my neighbors all around. They have their yards looking nice, and we are celebrating just being in America. Things that a lot of people take for granted, but we are here, and we are going to enjoy every moment that God sends, as long as we can breathe and get excited. On tomorrow, we plan to go back down to Virginia with our daughter. She wants to do a small fish fry, and we're gonna have some, my grandson wanted me to do some meatballs. I'm gonna do some meatballs, and we're gonna have some side dishes, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun and try to stay cool. We're planning for late afternoon. Hopefully when the sun is going down and getting a little cooler, being on the water, it really makes it much better. And a little breeze will help, and we're gonna enjoy celebrating our holiday. And my flowers this year came a little late. They only been in the ground maybe a month, and they are growing nicely. I just wanted some flowers around my light post, and they do look good. I must say. And Catfish is saying there's gonna be a cold winter because
I say the flower planted because of cold weather.
we delayed our flower planting because of cold weather. That's what Catfish was saying. So everything came a little late in June. Summer just came in the 20th of June? The 22nd of June was the first day of summer. So we are a little bit behind the 8 ball as far as planning things and getting things done. But this is where we're at, and we are doing a little bit at a time, just trying to beautify our yard. And since I had my knee surgery, I don't have the ambition as I had before as far as planting and doing things. I find myself moving slower, but I'm trying to make it happen, even though it's not always the best. And I just want to see some progress, and I do see a little progress. I might I have one more flag I might put on the end, but this is where we are at right now. So I guess this is all we're gonna do for the holiday. And I do have a little bit of a flag up, and he wanted to buy another big flag, but I don't know whether we're gonna get it tomorrow or later, but we normally keep it flying during the warm weather and take it down when it gets cold. But this is my front yard, and this is part of what I'm gonna show you about my house. And I want to go to the back and see a little bit about trying to get to my garden, because the garden is really growing. Picked off some more squash today, and we're trying to not let things rot in the garden, but try to pick it and give it away. So I want to just take a little walk around the yard. Try and look down and see where my level ground is so I don't trip. We cut down some trees, and neighbor cut down some trees that needs to be, I guess we're gonna plant, or she gonna put a fence. She wants to put a fence up. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We might plant another tree or two. I would like to have some fruit trees, like an apple tree, a pear tree. And this is my neighbor, her beautiful flowers. She does really well with her flowers. They're so pretty. Just walking back here, checking on the corn. The corn is growing really good. Might eat some. See my corn? Well, Junior's corn. Really doing a great job. It's really growing. It really looks good. Those two on the end are kind of slow. I think my granddaughter ran into a couple of them. But this is the corn. And it's really doing well. I hope and pray that they get a little bigger and that they will be ready to pick in maybe a few weeks. It's really some hard labor and work that Junior did. He's got his watermelon. It's really growing right here. It's running over into the lettuce. The lettuce is being covered up by the watermelon vines. Those are the type of things that need to be planted on the end, outside gardens, because they run so wild. And this is a cabbage. They need some dusting on it because like bugs are trying to eat the cabbage. That's the cabbage that's growing. And they were my greens I picked the other day. And this here is the watermelon. The catfish said he saw one. I don't know. Oh, here's one. There's a watermelon right there. Wow. I found it. I hope it gets a little bigger. It's gonna be one of them long ones. Hope they're sweet. Here's the lettuce right here. I think they was talking about it on TV, but lettuce and some produce calls them diarrhea. So if you plant your own, you'll have a better outcome. And here's another lettuce, which the watermelon is about to take it over. So I don't know how many watermelons you get out of this, but and I don't know what this is that's growing. I don't know what. And he don't seem to know. But But it's something that's growing. Hopefully we'll know in a couple weeks because it's getting big. Pulling some grass from around it. It's done good. They did good pulling grass. And hopefully there's more squash over there. You see the squash? There's my little friend Cy. He lives outside. And there's Buddy. Right there with Catfish. And this is the tomato plant. I don't see any tomatoes popping up yet. We had a couple we ate. Oh, here's some right here. I see some tomatoes. Look at here. Look at the tomatoes. See the tomatoes? There they go. So we're gonna get some more tomatoes. And the squash is doing this thing. So we're gonna get that, if nothing else, squash. That's one thing you're sure to grow. And our soil is kind of sandy. So it makes it a little easier for it to start when it grows. Trying to step over here. This is a squash. This is how squash grows. Some squash coming. So someone's got a car backfiring. You can hear that noise. I don't know what that is that he planted. I'm not sure. I just saw the squash that we've been picking from this row. I think Catfish picked about 10 or 12 over here again today, and they're steady growing. There they go. There's squash. Junior did real good with his garden. So hopefully we'll have some more things to pick off soon. And he said that's a basil plant right there. Just one little plant by itself. He said that was a basil plant. So I'm trying to figure that out. I need probably to pick some of it. And he said this was an eggplant back here. I don't know, but I never seen an eggplant produced before from the ground. So we'll see what's going on with that. So this pretty much is our garden, and we're happy that something came up from all the hard work, all the labor, all the fun that it took to do this garden. This is on the outside of my gate. So this was a little area that we kept for whatever came and whatever went. Here's another little squash that's right here. That's a squash. So we're gonna get some more squash. They're coming. And they're gonna be pretty. So this is it, family. Trying to encourage the young people to keep gardening and finding their way till they get it right. And I think next year if he tried again, I think it's gonna be even better because he learned a few things to do and what not to do. And one thing he didn't do was to label each row, because grandmom don't know what's what, but they're learning, and it looks really, really good. So I'm gonna sign off from here today and tell you to be encouraged. Just know that God loves you, and I love you too, that we're gonna be all right anyhow. So I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you later. Until the next time, good night.